Hi, I'm Christine Wilson, the founder and CEO of MtoM Consulting. And today's MtoM Minute, we're sitting down with Tom Dolan, a two-time Olympic gold medalist and silver medalist in swimming. And he's also a client of ours for his Tom Dolan Swim School based in Dulles, Virginia. So glad to have you here today,
Thanks
Tom.
for having me. I appreciate it.
We're going to talk a little bit about the Olympics today, and we're in an interesting time where we have all of this digital access and our phones to be consuming information about the Olympics. And I'm on my phone a lot, so I expect I'm going to be looking at the NBC app and following things that are coming in on social media. Are people going to still sit down with their families around the TV in the evenings and watch the recap of the day's Olympic events?
You know, I think it'll be an interesting mix this time around. I hear from fellow teammates that swam with me in '96 and 2000 that as much as they love social media, are frustrated by the reality that everything is right here, right now at your fingertips. And they'll get a pop-up on their phone that says, "Here's who won Olympic trials last week in swimming," and they want to watch. They don't want to know yet.
Right.
And I think for the kind of non-swimming follower, I think those families, I still hear at the swim school that they're really excited to sit down with their kids to watch it, to watch the background stories of everyone's kind of pathway of how they got there, and to talk to their kids about the scope of the Olympics.
Yeah,
I think it's hard for kids to understand that that's every Olympic athlete competing in that sport in one place and at one time. And so I think that's still a cherished moment, but I think you're right. I think it's much more varied in this landscape now. And so I see both sides of it, and I hear back from whether it's our families and our customers or fellow swimmers or people that really follow swimming that, some like it and some don't.
Well, and I'd be sad to miss all of those great stories that they weave in between events where they really give you the background on the athletes. Although I expect those stories are going to have some legs on social media also.
For sure.
So we'll get to see them time and again. So I'm excited to find out, what are you going to be tuning in to watch during the Olympics besides swimming? So
my one kind of weird side story to it is, in 2000, swimming is great because it's the first week. So for swimmers in the Olympics, you have the whole second week that you can kind of go take it all in. Whereas track and field is the second week. And so the first week you're really getting ready. And so they don't really get to go see that many other events. I will say the most fun event that I saw live was, believe it or not, table tennis.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So cool to see people. The fans were into it.
Yeah.
Amazing what these athletes can do, even though it's table tennis.
Right.
But so I would say, ironically enough, I saw the gold medal basketball game, tennis, track and field live. Table tennis was one of the coolest things to see. I think from a viewing standpoint, though, at home, I still love watching track and field.
Yeah.
Still amazing to see what they can do. I still think gymnastics. I love watching any of the events because I view it very differently, more from the athlete's perspective of knowing what they've gone through to get there. Yes. It almost doesn't matter to me what they're doing because everybody has the same pathway of following their passion and overcoming obstacles, and to get to that point, whether it's archery or fencing or track and field or gymnastics, that story is just as passionate. And so it's so cool to see. I
can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. And I obviously will be sending you lots of tweets to ask you your opinions on things. And maybe I'll just talk to you in person too. All right. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for joining us for our MtoM Minute.